Welcome to another episode of #Horse Peasants. My name is Tim, and with me, as always, are the best people on the planet, Anonymous, Alex, and Jenna. How are y'all this week?
Yeah. Yay.
All right. So we read a book this week, and it's a new book this week, and we had to have somebody who understands pop culture to come with. Yeah, that's a big burden, isn't it? We bought our original queen of the #Horse Girls. Emily Swan is back with us to read this book. We read Horse Girl by Carrie Seam. Is it Seam?
I think so.
Seam? We're gonna
I
go with
only
Seam.
know her on the internet and not in an audio way, just in a visual way. So that's what I'm going with. But I would be thrilled if she'd come on and correct me.
We should do that.
We should.
So this is the newest. This has got to be the newest piece of horse media we've ever done, right? Like everything else we've ever done was made like 85 years ago.
Even
Unless
if
it was
it's
one of the
newer
movies that you watched. But I feel like even those, a lot of those were...
Yeah, I don't think we've
no,
done
because
anything.
this was published in 2021.
Yeah, that's
And
got to
I'm
be the newest
pretty
thing
sure
we've
the
ever
newest thing that we've watched was probably 2019.
done. Was that Sorry to Bother You?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did beat Tony in one way. So
In
I'm happy
one way,
about it.
yes.
Boom.
I think in more than one way.
I'm not going to claim that. He's very powerful.
Listen, Tony is very powerful. I am going to start signing things endorsed by Tony P, whether or not he wants me to. But secondarily to that, I think you also beat him in media that I understood why we were reading it the whole time.
I like that. If I had to bring one that was just for Alex, I'm happy that it got to be me who brought that.
It was fantastic.
Before I start talking about this book, will you tell me what happened in this book?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to do that. Willa, aka Wills, is the new horse girl in town, and you know what that means. She's pissed off the most popular girl at the barn, made herself a laughingstock with the popular girl's posse, and managed to eat dirt along the way. And her favorite horse, Clyde Lee, might be lame. Not cool, but like hurt. And she has a secret friend who is leaving her cryptic rhyming messages. Not only dealing with the horse drama at the stable, Wills has a temperamental sis, an embarrassing dad, and a mom stationed halfway around the world. But weekly breakfast for dinner does bring a bit of silver lining. Between the challenges of learning to ride a new horse, joining the Oakwood Flyers, and continuing to solve the mystery of the purple lettering, there's a lot stacking up in this girl's stall. Can Willa overcome her nerves, make peace with herself and the others at the barn, and believe in herself enough to make the jump? All the cringe and embarrassment of middle school with 1 ton of hijinks thrown in. #Horse Girl.
Fantastic.
Well, I love that.
I feel like that's the back of the book recap that Jason Duro is chasing all the time.
Yeah.
Little
I'm
do
just
we know that you were
practicing.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
practicing to be better for Jason in so many ways.
#be better for Jason.
Be better for Jason.
Okay, can I tell you why this main character was a direct representation of Alex for me?
Oh.
Because there are
Interesting.
several points where this main character just decides how things are going to play out with no real evidence or anything. Just like, oh, this is clearly what's going on. I'm going to give you two pieces of data to back up my claim that Alex is just like this. One, I messaged Alex and I was like, hey, did you finish the book? 2 comments later, she's now convinced, oh, how do I say this without spoilers? That something very, very dire happens in the book. I have said nothing. and she is yelling at me about how this horrible thing is going to happen. The second thing, and I don't know if everybody has experienced this, but I just got to hear the, I would say, probably 10 or 12 page thesis that Alex has written on a certain character from Beside You named Slater. And she has just decided that this is the reason we like. None of this has happened. None of this has happened in the story. But she has written an entire fan fiction backstory of why this is the best character in the story.
Because he is.
It's absolutely Danny.
All right, let me defend myself against Tim, first of all. I will never stop writing Slater fan fiction because it, one, deserves to be written. BesideYouComic.com if you want to get on board with me and my Slater cast nonsense that I do with Dan. But also, I feel like it's real. I feel like the whole Slater narrative that I wrote is real. And I can back that up by saying, asterisk, Tim, don't listen, cover your ears, asterisk, this didn't happen in anything Casey wrote. I do have the script to Beside You for the whole book, so I know Tim.
I know things.
If I will tell people that if they want to hear Alex's complete, unabridged description of Slater that she has made up, she needs to, or y'all need to listen to the latest. Is it the latest at this point? Who knows? Who knows? Go find Casey's episode of Horse Talk on our Patreon. And you can hear every bit of this.
I was wondering where you had listened to my dissertation, and it's now become clear
there
to me.
It was so detailed and thorough, and I was like, none of this has happened.
No, and it has never happened, is the thing. But also, the whole end of this book, the conversation that we had, Tim did that thing where he messaged me, have you gotten to the end of the book? Something happens. And my first thought is, oh God, who got Game of Thrones? And so I started making theories. And I was convinced right up until I was 93% done with the book that I was right.
So it wasn't that I said something happened. It was that this book it did the things that a book needs to do to hit Tim right here, right in the soul.
Right.
In
And
the,
so I
in
had
the
like
feels,
the
as the social media people say.
Yeah, a book that was written for 13-year-old girls, and I had an emotional reaction to it because it hit
fuck
all
that.
the right.
This book was great for doing that multiple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this book.
So-
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I'm not the demographic for it. I liked it a lot.
I think that's why that's important, and Jenna, I
Yeah.
absolutely want to hear it. But no, like the fact that you did enjoy it is great. It speaks to it being well done.
Yeah.
It's already rewritten
100%.
half of my own like vernacular.
Yeah. I was
Like
just
every
gonna
time
say,
something's I've been blurg, double
Yeah.
blurg.
is the point where it did touch your soul. Was that point when she said pizza blurg? Because that was
I felt
the
that
one very
only
deeply.
thing I've ever experienced in a book.
It was
ever.
pepperoni blurg.
Pepperoni
It was pepperoni
blurg.
blurg.
You're right.
Pepperoni blurg. Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
yes, I was like, I adore this character so much.
Yeah.
I was impressed too because it was that like much like my current brain does, and I feel like Alex's as well. Like we can't stop making up this whole world inside our head and spinning out these consequences to you can't stop it. But I'm in there and I'm sitting with her. I'm like, no, don't do it. It's gonna be okay. And I'm just like, but that doesn't happen. That's not how this works. You have to follow this thread to the end, and that's the only way your brain is like, oh, it was actually fine. Aw. It won't be next time, so we better do this again.
That happened so many times in this book. There were so many times where I was like, oh, this is going to go the worst way possible. And most of the time, to the entire credit of this book, it wasn't, this is the happiest possible ending, everything's great. It was like, readjust your expectations, which was very realistic
Yeah.
and grounded, and I appreciated that. But it was much better than what I thought it was going to end up as.
There was a couple of times when I appreciated that too. This isn't a spoiler, but the laundry disaster
Oh yeah.
and the way they were all like, well, just got to go with it now. No real choices.
Okay,
And I was
Tim,
like, nice.
I thought of you specifically with that because I know we have talked offline, but I've also heard you talk on this show about the I don't always see stuff coming and I just kind of am along for the ride. And it was one of those where I was like, oh, but look at, I'm picking up on the foreshadowing that's happening right now. Something is going to happen with the laundry or you wouldn't have talked about it so much. And I was just like, Emily, this is a children's book. This is a children's book. Yeah, you should have picked up on the foreshadowing, you fucking walnut. What are you doing?
Take the little victory, Swan, because I know that feeling so well where you're like, aha, I have figured this. I'm not going to think about what age group this book is made for. I'm just going to take the fact that I got it for once.
This is one of those things that's supposed to teach children about foreshadowing. I'm recognizing all of this.
I see you, Carrie. I see you.
So there's another book by this author that's coming out that is not out yet. Do you know if it's a continuation of the same story?
From the little bit I read, it is a standalone, but it is the same characters.
Okay.
Which I kind of like. Like I feel like only remembering Saddle Club through you guys, I think is kind of that, like, yes, the events build on each other, but you can also read them in any order.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they got the same illustrator back too, which is always exciting for me.
I did. I thought that this book was fun. And it was a fun character.
I tell you the exact moment that I fell in love with this book entirely?
Yes, please.
It was the second Minnie showed up. And I was like, I'm in.
Oh, when Georgia was like, yeah, you can definitely see why we called her Minnie, because she's got all the polka dots. And Will's is like, no.
There's a couple, like the pepperoni blurg, probably the greatest line of dialogue ever written, as far as I'm concerned. But there was times when I'm actually like arguing with this fictional child, and one of them was about Minnie. When she was like, I need to go jump with Clyde. And I was like, you've been jumping great with Minnie. What are you even doing? And I'm like, I'm way too invested in this book.
You were the right amount
This book has
invested.
got me.
No, for real
more
though.
time with Minnie than she did with Clyde at all. And she's still like, but Clyde.
Clyde was my first love.
It was ridiculous. Okay, listen, I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with Clyde or there's any reason that we shouldn't be in love with Clyde. I'm just saying when you have like a little pony that's like a little like rocket powered hellion.
Spitfire, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should be happy that you have that too.
Yep. No, it's so
Not biased.
funny reading it as an adult and having that, like, it's not that big of a deal, it's gonna be fine, but it so perfectly captured this is the biggest deal, this is the end of the world. And I even had moments of frustration where I was just like, the adults are being remarkably reasonable with you right now, and you're just like, no, fucking burn it down. And I was like, okay, I get it, but also I'm just like, oh my goodness.
But it was so great though too, because like she would have her fucking fit, and she'd still be like, I know it's not about me, but am I gonna have this fit?
Yep. Yeah, I feel like Amy could learn some stuff from Willa.
Yes. I did love the internal dialogue when speaking to other people, when it was like, hey, talk to this other person in a social situation. Inside your head, blurg.
Yep.
Talk again. Inside your head, blurg.
Oh no, it's not stopping. Stop. Why aren't you stopping? Just stop. Nope. I'm like, oh no.
Why is she inside my head right now? Oh god.
I think the other thing that I was so impressed with in the writing was the hints that they gave you about, like, her mom is halfway across the world. Like, there's very real reasons that she is resistant to change and to all of these things, and it's because of her lived experiences. And the way they acknowledge that while still teaching her that just because that's her experience right now doesn't mean that that's the lesson she has to take away from it was incredible. But then also the moment where her dad finally switched gears and was like, instead of being like, it's okay, honey, he's like, you're being a fucking shithead right now. And she was like, yeah.
It was so sudden and amazing.
And then later he was like, I didn't know that was going to work at all.
No, I loved that moment where he was like, I was like,
I was
"Aw."
winging it, dude.
I do want a Kay standalone story.
Oh yeah.
I would like to know how Quiz Bowl actually went. I know how it ended, but give me another Quiz Bowl type situation.
You want the mathletes where it comes down to like,
yes.
the Arabians have 5 vertebrae. The Arabians have 5 vertebrae.
Yeah.
Yes,
The limit
I
does
do.
not exist.
I do really desperately want. I kind of want this to be like Babysitter's Club, where you and even Animorphs, where you jump around and you follow the different characters in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yep. Oh no, I think the moment where I was so like hard in on the book, and also just like I am seen in an uncomfortable way. Is when she was talking about all of the Briar horses that she had and everything. And I was like, the amount of horses I had as a child that were all of these, the amount of time I spent in the aisle at Tractor Supply, like looking at all the different ones and reading all the information about them while I desperately waited for my father to finish looking for feed. Like this was very real to me. I was like,
Swan.
okay.
Swan, fuck. I'm still so far invested in this that never occurred to me. Instead, every time she's like, I have Secretariat, I was like, yeah! And then she's like, Big Ben, and I'm like, yeah! And then she's like, I never fucking questioned the amount of Briars. I was just so happy that she had the ones she had. And every time she name dropped him and I knew him, I was like, yeah, Briars!
So good.
Once again, this is Alex.
Yes.
I think Alex might have just added one for me. When next time I'm excited about something, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, Briars.
You sound like Shorzy when you're doing it.
I'm here for that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I was excited because it felt like all of the characters that we spend a lot of time with had a neat amount of fleshing out, but also everything was very much through Willa's perspective. So you were getting, that kind of tint on everything, but it was still, it was very, very fun. I enjoyed
Also,
it.
when given the chance to argue for something, she argues for second breakfast for dinner.
Oh
Or
yeah.
actually, she argued for an entire week of breakfast for dinner, and I was like, these are my people.
Yeah.
These are my people.
Oh my gosh.
Pepperoni blurg.
Yeah, I wanted waffles and pancakes so bad. I was like, I want breakfast for dinner.
I just want someone to make me waffles, I think. That's what this
Oh,
book taught
man.
me.
That's legit funny because, well, I won't ruin the surprise for you.
I mean, you just kind of have.
You
I
just
know.
kind of did. I don't understand the context, but you just kind of did. I'm just going to double down on this.
Like, literally, like 2 hours ago, Jenna's like, hey, next time Alex is here, we should make waffles.
We should make waffles.
We're gonna make
Yeah,
Fruity
and then-
Pebbles waffles.
You know what was funny? That on Oops All Book Club, Alex was complaining about how nobody makes her lasagna. And I was like, I just talked to Jenna about having one of our friends make you vegetarian lasagna because she makes the best lasagna ever.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I was complaining about breakfast lasagna specifically, to be fair.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
why
he
I
asked
did
me to
send.
make him breakfast lasagna.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he
the
said he
response
was
I got
gonna.
was, I'll sure try. And I was like, that's the spirit. That's the horse girl spirit.
That is the horse girl spirit. I love
But no,
lasagna.
I did. I kind of can't wait for the next book
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
because
can't
I like
wait.
this
These-
book. Yeah.
It was so fun. I freaking
It was a fun
loved
book.
this book. I flew through this book.
Yeah, no, it read it, and not in the way that this is too easy type of read, just in the like, oh, I'm genuinely enjoying it and it's
Yeah,
moving really
like-
well, and I'm curious.
I don't want to stop reading or listening to it in my case.
Yeah.
This book never focused on things that I didn't care about, which is something that we've had conversations about books before where they get hung up on details and you're like, whatever. This one just always kept moving in the right direction. And it was
Yeah.
just like you said, it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was
And
just
it
a fun
had
book.
like a great little mix of like horse facts and teen drama, preteen drama, whatever, all that stuff. Like it was just really good.
And so many really, really punny shirts and sweatshirts.
Yeah,
I was like,
okay.
I want all of her homemade shirts.
Hold on. I did have a moment when at like the third or fourth shirt where I'm like, all right, this Carrie Seam needs to quit coming for me. like
It
horse
was
puns
in
are
it for the
my
kicks,
bit.
wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't even remember which one it was.
I want that shirt. I want it so bad.
But I was like, these are
Karate
better than
horse.
my episode titles, and she needs to stop.
No, that makes me so happy. And I love it because this book made its way to me by way of another author friend of mine. I had reposted something about the Horse Girls, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, your Horse Girl stuff! Like, you should meet my friend who writes Horse Girls." And I'm just like, "Tell me more." So yeah, like super exciting, and I'm just thrilled that we got a chance to do it and got to read it.
Yeah.
So good. And it's also like just thrilling how genuinely like good and fun it is, because like, you never know. Sometimes you're like, yeah, this is a friend of a friend, and then they're like, these horses were at war for 86 years, and then they start telling you about like all the different counties of horses, and you're like, I hate all of this. Why is this so boring? But no, this was genuinely freaking delightful.
That was the same fear we had,
Yeah.
my friend J.M. Lee. And we got the description of that first book, and we were like, oh no. And then it turned out to be amazing. One of the best books I've ever read.
You guys
but-
had a southern shoot from the hip reaction that Casey and
Oh,
I,
yeah.
as Northerners, did not have.
Yeah. Opened the front cover of the book and it said Civil War, and we were immediately like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh God. A horse book set in this time. Oh no. That book's amazing.
Which is
Nightland
funny,
Express. Go read it.
because it always then makes me think of the like Jasper in Twilight. You're like, he didn't have to be a
Yes.
Confederate soldier. He didn't have to make him a Confederate soldier.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want a Jasper moment here.
No. Thank God there was no Jasper moment.
I can't think of a single time I tried to compare this book to Twilight, which is
No.
a weird bar that I've set for myself.
God. Okay, this might be legitimately the first book we've read in, I don't know,
Months.
years. Yeah, that we haven't done that.
Yeah,
Wow. God.
we're growing up.
If that doesn't say everything you need to know about this book and how fun it is, like that should be the biggest selling point, right? Not once did we think of Twilight while reading this book.
Yes, I think that I want
That
that
should
to
be
be the
on the
quote that
cover.
she puts on her website.
Not once did we think of Twilight while reading
Horse
this
Girls
book.
podcast.
Oh man.
Honestly, though, if I was reading like a dust jacket in the store and I picked it up and the book was Horse Girl, and then it read, Not once did I think of Twilight, Horse Girls podcast, I would buy it immediately,
Instantly, like,
honestly.
I don't care about the quality of the book at that point. I'm buying the book.
Like, this has got to be on display minimum, even if I
Yes.
never read it.
Oh gosh, so good.
Okay, so Swan, you're locked into coming back whenever we read that second book.
100%. I'm
Okay,
super in for that.
Comes out May
That's-
13th, 2025 on Amazon.
Nice.
Happy
That's
birthday
not
to
that.
the 15 people born in May that I know.
Yay!
Yeah, pretty
I know a
much,
bunch
yeah.
born in May too.
Same, like right there
Yeah.
around that date.
Well, now we know what to get, all of them.
Boom.
The second book in a series.
We
But
can
it's
get
okay.
them the
It could
first
be a
one,
standalone.
too.
Yeah.
I know. That's how much we really like them. We bought
sorry,
you 2
you're
books.
right. Yeah, we bought you. So you should feel special. Swan, your solution was much better. It's a standalone in a series.
No, but this is why I like the way that we work together. Now, did y'all read it in actual like physical copy, or did you do Kindle or audiobook?
I don't know how to read. I audiobooked.
Same.
Okay.
I did
And I think
Kindle.
The author read the book and did fantastic.
Oh, nice.
And let me tell you, okay, this is something that's never happened to me before. I started off the book in 1.7 as I do every other book, and I was like, too fast. And I had to dial it back.
Whoa.
I've never had to do that before. And I was like, well, this person's my favorite.
Nice.
Not yeah.
I think
I
it's
like
because it's all spoken in teen girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a little bit of like kind of like Clockwork Orange, where you have to get familiar with the, all of the slang that they use.
Drink the milk and hold my eyelids open while the book is
Yep.
playing.
Yep. Yep.
Blurg milk movie.
Yeah.
The reason
And
I
way
asked
Ver-
is, oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say in the way that Veronica,
D'Angelo.
Good
Amara-
Veronica.
Good,
Amara
Veronica.
Good
Amara
Veronica.
shows her was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
When she like hooks her finger around it and is like, oh, the pores.
Which was so good because it was like that tone and that feeling was so well conveyed, even though her actual language was not all that incendiary.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Okay. Speaking of Amara, who I love this character so much. The way that she spoke, that I picture, because you guys listen to the audiobook, I was reading, the way that she ended every sentence as a question, I was like, God, I know this very specific type of bullying. It's very odd.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is evil horse girl switch to good. I'm telling you. It's exactly the description.
Can I give another MVP character, though, throughout this whole book?
Yes.
Is it Dad?
Georgia. Georgia, the instructor, who is just, in my mind, every 25-year-old instructor that has been put in charge of a program to train young kids and who is so ill-prepared for the fights because they're barely out of the shit themselves. They probably still have these moments between their peers in the riding arena. But just every time she'd walk in and Amara would be like, I say who you try out. And Georgia's like, and who the fuck am I? Chopped liver? Are you kidding me?
In the audiobook, she's read as this like wise, worldly, older Southern lady for some reason.
Yeah, I had
And
her
I was like,
pegged at 45.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
how old
yeah,
I had her
at least. Yeah.
And
So I-
Dad is the MVP of this book.
oh,
Dad.
I had Georgia and Dr. Mansfield both in their 30s, and I absolutely, because my brain is rotten, started shipping them.
Oh, immediately. Immediately.
1,000%. No,
You Casey'd.
I casey'd so hard. No shame. Just leaned right in. I was like, yep. Tossed her little braid back behind, made eyes with each other, and I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah. This is it.
That's all it takes, Tim. It took that much.
I didn't, but I feel like it was maybe because of the age I was reading Georgia at, which is apparently much lower than her. I don't know. I just got the immediate, like, I've met this girl. It's the one who, like, did well in a riding program, and now this is her job. And, like, at 35, she's going to be 100 years old and hate all these children.
I love it.
What I was going to say earlier with the Kindle that I thought was very cool, and I don't know how this is with the actual book, but all of the things of note, the terminology, stuff like that, you could click on the asterisk and it would take you to the footnotes that described it, but still described it in Will's kind of way of speaking. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I got extra excited for you specifically, Tim, because I was like, this is literally like, hey, what's this thing mean? And you click on it and it's like, this is what this means. And I was like, that's so nice.
So what you're saying is that this book was written with 44-year-old men who want to become horse girls in mind?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe I am the target demographic then.
She knew exactly what she needed for foreshadowing, though. She was right on it with the foreshadowing.
If we had a book of the month club, this would go in it.
Yeah.
We kind of do.
No, but I mean like one that like people looked at, like Oprah.
Oh.
Okay, so what you're saying is we need to get this book in front of Oprah?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what else you need to get in front of Oprah? Horse news.
Hey.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
I don't know why you
Oh,
need
no.
to, but oh shit.
We have a guest.
Wait, it's-
Be nice.
No, it's but
nice. It's just
she
not
doesn't even
Oprah.
think of Swan as a guest because Swan is one of us.
Well, because
true.
we have,
She's-
Alex and I have now trauma bonded through all of the podcasts we've done where terrible things have happened to us.
That is true. I did a nice. Okay, listen. I had to slog through so many articles. It's been a rough week for horses. But the one I found, it just isn't like Oprah. It's not in her wheelhouse, I would say, because it's about science.
It's because it's about horses.
Did you just do that?
Amazing.
I don't know why I decided to go for Oprah, but here we are.
I like it. It's a weird stance, but I like it.
I've never felt strongly about Oprah until this moment, and now I feel very strongly. Anyways, no, there's contention in the paleoarchaeology unit about horses because there's new evidence based on genetics and just regions and historical data of areas where horses were theoretically domesticated, saying there was actually 2 domestication events of horses. So like there's the one that happened like in Russia, and that's kind of considered like the domestication of the riding horse. But they were saying that 800 years before that in Asia, there was another massive, I guess, boon of evidence that came out that horses lived with people, but it was for milk and for meat. So now the contention is, when are we going to say horses were domesticated? And does an event where it's a sort of hunter-gatherer sort of relationship where they just sort of started keeping horses around to eat them more, does that count as the actual domestication of the animals? So it's just basically chaos. Everyone's mad at each other. From what I understand of this article, it really seems like people were throwing around some pretty lackadaisical quotes, which in my mind, for archaeologists, always says like, okay, they're mad. They're mad when like the last quote of this article was the last hurrah of a hunter-prey relationship with horses that really didn't have anything meaningful to do with domestication. And like, what a wild, like, nonsensical quote to throw out as an archaeologist. Like, you have to be livid when the newspaper comes and you're like, you're really going to call that a meaningful domestication event? Like, this guy's livid, dude. So anyways, that's my horse news.
I feel like we don't ride cats.
Yet.
We still refer to them as domesticated. So I think
because
that
they live in your home and you don't eat them, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking of cows. Like,
Yeah.
like, yes, in a sense, they are domesticated in that we pen them and we keep them, but I don't, like, domesticated in my mind means pet. And I don't, I don't think of cows as pets, but
if you had asked me 5 minutes ago, it would have been living with humans in one form or another. But then if you, like, when you just said that like cows, I'm like, well, yeah, that's
right.
not really.
And like horses are referred to as livestock, which is more what we would think cows and pigs and like things that we have on farms. So like, I think the argument could go either way.
Well, okay, it seems like the logical answer is to just make up a new word. Right?
Okay.
Like we leave the domestication of horses where it is, but then we come up with a new word for uses for meat and milk. That's not domesticated. Right?
So would the word shift cross cultures, like guinea pigs, for instance? Like when those are used in some culture, like in Peru, those are like a meat source, right? But in the U.S., those are like what you give children to teach them responsibility. So would the word change based on the cultural association?
No, I think you just described the difference, right? So like in America, as pets, domesticated. In Peru, food, new word.
Livestock.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, differenter word.
Differenter word.
more differenter.
For
Different than that.
They don't live in the wild, but we don't let them in the house either. And we just come up with a word for that.
For the medium wild.
Medium wild.
Oh, so now we're doing
wild.
like a meat sort of scale. This is well wild. This is medium wild.
Rare wild.
I
I like
kind of
medium
love
wild,
that,
though.
I like mine blue wild.
I like so completely wild is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
So no, I like medium wild. I think that cows are medium wild. I think that works perfectly.
Nailed it. We solved it. Oprah,
did it.
now you can call us.
Yeah,
There
Oprah,
was-
this is now
Yes.
for you. This is your let us gift you this, like a medium wild cat on your doorstep.
800 years before horses were domesticated in Russia, they were medium wild in Asia. I think that's a solid sentence, and it
I
describes
think
everything
so.
you need.
Yeah.
Did the article give the guy's name? We can call him up.
Yeah, sure.
Send him a strongly worded message.
Everybody calm down. And I'm talking to you specifically, Sweet Muppet Jeff. All the archaeologists need to calm down. I've seen that dude when he gets fired up about stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I've seen that dude
especially
specifically when he gets
archaeology.
it's about
Yeah.
archaeology stuff.
They refer
fun.
to this guy as Taylor. I'm trying to find a full name.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just share that
Taylor.
offline. Not
Yeah, Taylor.
Is that his first
and
name or
or-
his
I
last
don't-
name?
I wish
There's
I
no
freaking
way
knew,
to
dude.
know.
What if he just goes by one name?
oh,
Orlando
one
and
name.
Taylor. Must be last name.
maybe. I don't know the
William
name.
Taylor.
Oh,
He is an archaezoologist. Fucking listen, this is a new word that you're attempting and you're not doing well.
He's a medium wild
An
history guy.
archaezoologist is what I'm going to go with at University of Colorado Boulder, who is not involved with the study. He's a dude.
he's just a
Some
man
guy.
He's just some dude.
who has.
How do I get that? I want to be the unrelated guy that they talk to for comments on news articles.
Oh,
I was telling
I
my
mean, he
friend
has
about this
some
thing, and
credentials.
he said a thing, and so I put it in the article.
It's in the news. It's
Yeah.
in the news, guys.
Random dude on the street says,
it's the audience insert. Thank you, thank you, William Taylor. Thank you for your service. Oh my gosh.
William Taylor, we also know that you do have your credentials, and we are not knocking you for that.
Yeah,
Please don't come for us. Please don't come for us.
Yeah, but it's funnier if we pretend you don't have credentials and that they just asked you.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
leave the funny podcast to us. You talk about your fucking ancient animals and let us do the goofs. Fucking William
Also-
Taylor.
hold on, tell William Taylor to get the medium wild thing to catch on too, because that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
XOXO horse girls.
All right, William Taylor, it's time for you, because I'm assuming this is the first episode that William Taylor is listening to.
Obviously,
Because
because we're
his
sending
friend-
it directly to his Boulder, Colorado
Yes.
at edu
His-
Gmail.
Yeah.
His friend was like, hey, you were mentioned on this podcast. All right, William Taylor, it's time for a horse quiz, which is probably going to drive you nuts because you probably know a bunch of old horses because you're an archaeozoologist.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know any of them.
Nope. I'm very stupid. I'm excited.
This is my first day.
Good. This will go very well then. Are you guys ready?
I'm sorry. That has
Good
wormed its
Veronica.
way into my brain. It lives there forever.
I love that so much.
I think we all say it at least
I can't
once a
wait.
day.
Till the first time that Swan and Veronica meet.
Oh my god.
Veronica is going to get so sick of us because we're just going to do that constantly.
Or she'll feel really loved because she's constantly being told she's doing well.
I don't know, man.
Far worse
She
things I
takes 2
could say to
sips.
Veronica.
Good Veronica. She takes a sip from a can of Coke. Good Veronica. Oh man.
right. Let's go, Jenna.
Let's do this.
What do you got for us?
Are you ready? Are
No.
you fucking ready? Oh, okay. Well, all right.
I'm medium ready.
I'm
I'm
blue
almost
ready.
domesticated. I'm blue.
All right. Okay, sweet. At 10 years of age, this horse first made headlines when he and rider Adrian Lyle won the USEF Grand Prix Dressage Reserve National Championship at the U.S. Dressage Festival of Champions in 2017.
Blue horse matinee.
No.
My guess every time. What if it was that Mustang? Was it that Mustang whose name I don't remember? It probably was that Mustang whose name I don't remember.
Clever
There-
Hans.
Got him.
Out. Get out. This is a beautiful Jim Key household.
This is a clever Hans household.
A house
We live in
divided.
strife. In Fair Verona. Call Steph. We've got this.
I know. We've got the two houses divided. We've got the north and south. We are so ready.
Oh no.
How do we get Wayne Knight to just say clever Hans?
He's got
just
to be
Jenna
on
knows him.
Cameo.
put yeah.
He's
We should
got to
do
be
that.
on Cameo.
He's got to be. He
Why
feels
don't
perfect
we
for
leverage
it.
Cameo more?
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. Okay, I'm saying that because I legally have to say it. This is not a plan that I'm gonna have. I'm not going to break into the member email list for the theater that we are both lifetime members of and get his email and send him something for him to record. I'm not gonna do that.
Legally.
I'm gonna
Legally.
need another clue.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
The pair earned multiple medals as part of Team USA at FEI Dressage National Cups, including gold, silver, and bronze.
For the U.S.?
Yep.
Boy, howdy. I wish I had watched any TV ever in my
No,
whole life.
Okay, I've got a plan here, Alex.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going to ask for one more clue.
Okay.
And act like it's going to make a difference, and then I'm going to get Jenna to do word associations.
Oh,
that's
I love word
not
associations so much.
Hey, Jenna, can I have another clue?
I'll give you 2 more.
Okay.
I only want one.
Too bad. Don't listen to the second one. This horse and his rider were part of the silver medalist team during the 2018 World Equestrian Games and the Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. You know the
He's
second one?
Steph
Yes.
might actually know this. Steph likes Olympics.
This horse was named the 2022 U.S. Equestrian International Horse of the Year. His owner, Betsy Giuliano, commented that all the stallion's accolades are due to Lyle, whom she called his best friend.
gross.
Some horses actually like their rider, Alex.
Mine sure doesn't.
Sounds pretty sus, if you ask me.
Okay. Let's do a word association, Jenna.
Yeah, we literally can't.
We gotta.
It's not...
Can we for other questions in the quiz?
Sort of, yeah. Hold
Okay,
on.
so
I might be able to get you there.
Yes. This is my favorite game.
It's going to be like Wendigo Rumpelstiltskin or something.
Yeah,
then,
for
right?
sure.
No,
for
okay,
sure.
it's a one word. It's one name.
Oh.
Okay.
Wendigo
Okay, so it's
Rumpelstiltskin.
just
This is one name, but I'm gonna try and get there in parts. So I'm gonna give you 2 parts
Okay.
of it. The first
Okay.
part is we're gonna go with Italian word for a certain mineral that you put on many foods and stuff.
Sodium.
What's Italian for salt?
why are you asking me like there's a chance in hell that I know what's Italian for salt?
You are a cultured gentleman.
Have you met me?
Yes.
A cultured southern gentleman.
Yes. You are genteel and know the Italian.
So my brain went sodium, but make it Italian, so it went cilantro. It's
You know
not.
what?
It's
Emily,
not
do you
it.
want to know what I did? Do you want to fucking know what I did?
Yes.
Alex went, yes, Italian for salt. Knuckle Rock, the Pokemon. You dumb fuck, Alex. You don't even deserve to be here right now.
I don't
But
even know
it's
what to say to
NaCl.
that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh my
It's
God.
NaCl.
Because it is. That's what the Pokemon's named after. It's NaCl and it's
Hey,
the
you
rock. It's a
guys.
fucking salt
I was
Pokemon.
today years old.
Hold on. I can't laugh. Swan already got me with a today years old. With the Psycho Killer song thing.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Did you know that that's not just random noises that they make after that?
I did
Yeah,
actually
Tim.
know that. Yeah. Yeah, that one I did know. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alex, I love the
Wow.
way that both of our brains. So we just
You never stop learning, you guys.
no, much like magnets, we go in the exact opposite direction away from the answer.
And yet it's like it's like a cone. Like we're going opposite directions, but we are in tandem.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
As soon as you said Knacklerock, because I don't know Pokemon, I was like, my brother,
salt
and me was where I went. The Knacklerock brothers.
Oh gosh.
So good.
Italian for salt.
Yeah.
Is
There's
where
no
we
way I'm getting there now.
no. Oh.
Soda?
No.
Salt.
Okay, well, what's the second half? Let's go the second half.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
try that.
We're gonna stay with Italian because that's fucking hilarious
Fuck.
to me.
Great.
It's the Italian word for a popular beverage that is drank all across the world.
Crocodile.
Boom pop.
I'm just doing Pokemon too.
Coughing.
Iron Brew?
No.
Weezer.
Iron Brew is drank specifically in one place of one country
Is
East
it- so-
Cobb.
What you're saying is it's
Georgia.
Italian for
Virginia.
East Cobb. Fucker. It's Italian for salt coffee.
No,
Is what
no.
you're saying?
Coffee. It's soda. So it's that Pellegrini. San Pellegrini. Fucking
that was
help.
water.
Fucking help me. Any one of you fucking help.
San Pellegrino.
No.
LaCroix.
No.
It's like it's Italian and it's a
It's the
beverage.
Green bottle with the silver label, right? With the red text on it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of, but it's not right. It's just I feel like that's the concept. I feel
Is
like
it
I've
that
gotten the
shitty one at the
concept.
Coke Museum?
no.
Ever been to the Coke Museum?
I forget that. It's got a girl's name. That's all I know
Espresso.
about.
You're thinking of Beverly, Tim.
Beverly, that's what it
Beverly
is.
Delicious.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
the
is.
worst thing. It's right above Malort. Like I would rather have
gosh.
Beverly than Malort and nothing else.
I would rather have Beverly than Malort too, but I also kind of like Malort. So.
Oh. The worst.
Oh, we should try Beverly and Malort together.
As like a mixed drink or just a
Yeah.
side by side?
Mixed drink.
Have y'all ever been to the Coke Museum and had the Beverly?
I've never been to the Coke Museum.
No, to any of it. I've never had Malort. I saw what
We had-
happened and I said no.
Oh, I tried Malort the other night at Alex's house, and I'm never doing it again.
I wish
To be
that I
fair,
had filmed it. It was so fucking good.
Scott was so kind when he was giving me the tour of the house to make sure that he pointed out the cabinet in which the Malort lived so that as I was there alone in the house, if I really wanted to, I could go to that. And I said, thank you, Scott.
You made the wisest choice by just bypassing that bottle.
I did climb on the counter, though, to get to the back where the vodka was. But
Scott did mention again when Tim and Jen were here how you wouldn't drink the nice vodka.
which was a completely reasonable thing. There was nice vodka like in
For
the
you.
fridge. And I'm like, absolutely not. They're clearly saving that. But I see a
For
plastic
Emily.
jug back there that I definitely can't reach, but I
That was
can
for
get.
cleaning.
That's what he pulled out the vodka that they use at the hibachi restaurant to clean the hibachi after
Yeah,
they're done.
yeah, that's what I drank instead.
There was gin in there too. There was so many options that you just bypassed for that.
Felt good. Felt right in the moment. Kaylee did look
salt-
at me funny, but it's okay.
Italian for salt seltzer water,
No.
Salt drink. Salt burn.
salt Coca-Cola,
What is
salt Pepsi.
we had to think of an Italian drink, right? Because it's
No,
specific
she said
I
it's
mean-
regional
worldwide.
Italian. Well, but it's called a specific thing in Italy. So like, what's a thing? Like I feel like it's an after dinner shot. It's a fucking Italian soda. It's like it's got to be something special to that they would name it something so different in that area.
Seabiscuit.
No. Nope. It's just the Italian word for a popular drink all across the world.
What the fuck? Water?
No.
Aqua.
Agua. That's
What's the
Spanish.
Pokemon that's named after H2O?
Please blow my mind.
I was really trying to think. I was like, okay, is there one that is like,
It's like water. specific. I don't think like the closest would be like the ice cream one.
yeah.
Salt. A popular beverage drink all over the world.
But it has a specific Italian name.
I mean,
Yoo-hoo?
it's just in Italian. I'm just telling you.
Topo Chico?
No.
Topo Chico.
What a great holiday reference, Swan.
Thanks. It's one of my favorite lines of that whole movie. Jenna, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't
love
know.
it.
I think we're gonna have to go to Google for this
What are
one.
no
God.
wait? What are more things we could try to get?
I'm so stumped.
What do people drink? I'm like, I can't even get there.
Water, coffee, soda, juice.
Juice?
Some people might say that you can find truth in this beverage.
Snapple?
No.
Because it's got the facts
I
on the
love
lid.
that, but no.
They're not all true, though. Truth?
They're not all true, though, are they?
No.
You can find
Is it
truth.
alcohol?
Wine?
Because you get drunk and say true things.
It
We're
is
lies.
alcohol.
Vino? Oh. Oh.
Okay, you got.
We just had
we're
to get to
number-
wine.
Part
Yay.
number 2.
So, salt vino.
Knackle vino.
Knackle vino.
Whoever it
Horse of
was.
the year, Knackle vino.
So just drop a letter there, and then you're good.
Nalvino. Knack vino.
My
Acklevino.
God, are you kidding me? No,
Wh-
not Knackle. Go back
Nalvino.
to the Italian.
Satvino. Salvino.
Yes, Tim.
That's what I said.
Oh,
said
is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Salt vino.
Oh, I did. You can have Salvino. We got there.
Holy Jesus God! I don't even want to do the second one.
I love this game so much. This is my favorite game.
I want to see this horse.
You don't know what we could learn in the second word association. We learned
I'm
about
just gonna
Pokemon.
cut that down to where it's just like Jenna asked the question and then we immediately say the answer and then she just yells at us like she doesn't even want to do the second one.
We should just do the super cut of just Jenna's reactions, but like don't put our guesses in so it sounds like Jenna's just getting progressively angrier at nothing.
Oh God!
Amazing. Did it.
All right,
Let's
are
do
you
more.
guys ready for horse number 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Not.
Trainer Jill Barron and her stunning buckskin Lusitano gelding were a beautiful example of the partnership that working equitation strives for. That's your first clue.
Nalgene.
No.
Garoche. I don't know. I feel like I should be naming the horse, but instead I'm going for like disciplines they may do together. Just
No,
because it
I
seems
want
fun.
the horse. I want the horse's name, please.
Fibonacci.
Tim.
No. But like I like that.
Okay, is she just-
Shelley.
Just in
Is she-
general, or
Yeah, just in general or because it's close?
No, just in general, I like it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Jenna just like sequences.
I mean, it's a great sequence. To be fair,
It is. It's very good.
like one of my favorite. If I'm thinking,
God.
about it.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard to come up with another one to be like, no,
It's
that one's
not
shit.
as
It's
good
this
as the
one, and I
evolution from Charmander to Charizard, but it's like it's up there.
It's up there.
Charles Zard.
Charles.
Charles Zard.
Chuck Zard.
Please. Charles Zard is my
Chuck
father.
Zard. What does Knackle Rock turn into?
Another pun name. Let me send you the sequence of evolution.
Thank you, please.
Well,
I hope it's very periodic table heavy.
Is their final form Fraggle Rock?
Oh.
It's the Feebles.
Oh God. Oh.
Okay, I need another clue while Alex
All
is
right.
sending me the.
Yeah. A true ambassador of his breed, this horse showed audiences what incredible partners Lusitanos are as he performed and rode in clinics with Jill.
I feel like he's a doctor. He's gonna be Doctor something.
Yeah.
The horse?
Yeah, like Dr. Funky or something like that.
I mean, it's not like in here, but maybe.
Dr. Finkelstein.
I like Dr. Funky the horse.
Dr. Funky takes you to Funky Town. Okay, what's another clue?
Okay.
Absolutely no way I'm ever going to know these.
A highlight of their shared working equitation experiences was performing for thousands at the National Western Stock Show. And in 2022, they became Canada's first Masters working equitation champions.
Masters.
So they're Pokemon
Master
Masters?
Puppets.
Dr. Puppets.
They're
Dr.
Tony Ta.
they're Canadian.
I thought you said it was
masters.
Knackle Rock.
Swear to God.
It's Knackle Stack.
I'm gonna ban
Knackle
the
stack.
word Knackle Rock from this show.
Yeah, it's Knackly, Knacklestack, and Garganackle. But it was the salt that I remembered, not the full
Garganackle?
Pokemon.
Is he the sore throat Pokemon?
Yes. It's
Garganackle these nuts.
That's the greatest sentence anybody's ever said. They can retire the tease nut joke. It's never going to get back better than that one.
Never.
Jenna's going to retire Knackle Rock That's cool. I'm more of a knackle roll person. I'm a little bit knackle country. Garganackle D's nuts. When you make that sticker, Swan, I'm putting it on a t-shirt. I want you to know that.
Oh my god.
Oh, you do have say. You pay to have say that can be a thing that exists.
That's going to be my vote. Garganackle D's nuts.
Hey,
It's just going to be a garganackle giving you the finger.
Oh my god, it's perfect. No notes, we did it.
Yep. Just in the episode there. Swan wins.
I broke the quiz.
Every time anybody points it out to me, I'm going to be like, that garganackle is medium wild. And
My ultimate goal after podcasting with everyone is just that I will now speak so much true nonsense into the regular world that people will just leave me alone. Like, I don't even know what she's saying anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay.
just-
Equestrian team who are buds and PhD
Canadian.
candidates. Oh, yeah, and Canadian.
And masters of puppets.
Yeah. They're pulling your strings.
And working equitation.
Yep.
all right, are we going to go to word association?
Come on,
fuck.
come
Oh, I feel like there's at
on.
least
Oh
one
my
more clue
God.
that you, if you want to read words more before you suffer.
All right. Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
We can do it. Oh man. All right. Just know I'm just going to tell you that there is an O at the end of this name. So like it's the word and then O.
Okay.
Okay.
Vino.
Boyo.
It's
Dr. Boyo.
She didn't say it was the Spanish word for chicken.
Oh, poco. Loco. Oh my gosh.
I
these
love
bugs.
it when Swan
What's
just
happened?
goes into tiny anime girl voice.
Sorry, there's a bug right by my camera and it freaked me out.
oh no.
Pollo Loco. That's all I wanted to say. Yes, I do turn into an anime character.
Yes.
All right,
We're
Jenna,
just
I'm
talking, she's
ready.
Okay.
Pollo Loco.
So this is both a type of squat and a type of semi-nomadic group of warriors who lived in the Pontic-Caspian steppe.
Mongolian.
I mean, really, Mongolian.
And-
Mongoliano.
I was about to say, remember to put the O at the end. No.
I don't know where that is.
Ukraine and
Bulgariano.
southern Russia.
Oh.
I'm just going with squats. That seems more like I won't fuck that up geographically. So
Vampires? Vampiro?
No.
a vampire squat.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but I was thinking. I don't know. I
Bulgarian
wasn't really
squat,
thinking.
Russian
Like, if you're gonna
squat.
analyze it, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with it.
No, I think we're gonna get there because we know some squats.
Yeah.
Do we?
I thought it was just the Russian squat.
Yeah,
So
it's,
now
it's the type of squat where you go down and you stretch your leg, one leg out. So you've got one leg bent and one leg is stretched out to the side.
I've done these.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are they called? Oh.
Stretch.
Oh God, I was just thinking the shotgun squat, but that's different. That's straight out. You don't touch the ground. I was thinking Bulgarian squats for that one, but that's not it.
It's also a type of squat that is done in a dance of that.
Okay, this is all you now.
I know.
Yeah.
The Dougio?
No.
Paso.
So it's a very specific dance
The Lambado.
from, I believe, Just Dance 4, maybe.
Stands for.
I think.
I'm
pretty
Rasputin?
sure.
The video game?
Yeah,
Rah rah Rasputin?
yeah, it's done in that
Oh,
dance.
it's those squats?
yeah.
Rasputino?
I know.
Raspio.
Russian, no.
No, so the guy that's in the little
Lionel.
like video that you do the dance with, he's one of those. One
Yeah.
of those guys. Let me know if anybody would like to go to Google.
No, we got this.
Because that's the only way that I'm getting you there. Like,
Okay, yeah,
there's
I'm gonna
no
have to
other
go Google.
way.
What was it other than a squat? What was the nomadic tribe?
Semi-nomadic
warriors.
tribe.
Yeah,
Nomadic warriors.
not just
No,
a tribe.
I got nothing.
Warriors.
Hey,
In like the 18th and 19th century. And before.
I've never played Just Dance.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Google on this one.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm Googling. Russian
All right.
squats.
Let me know
Okay,
when you're all
all right.
ready.
I am ready.
I'm prepared.
Yeah.
And go.
Kosako?
Oh, like Cossack writing?
Yeah, it is Cossaco.
Kosako. I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Never.
Couldn't
yeah,
have gotten there with a type of trick riding?
I sure couldn't.
A type
it
of
turns
saddle
out-
for trick riding?
There's
Hey,
no
man.
way to get me there. Is the truth of it.
There was 30 ways I could have
This is
gotten
where
there.
my brain was. Okay. Thank you.
We did make her do the word association.
Yeah. Yeah, you get punished for making me do the thing. No.
I love the
that's
word
just where my-
association.
just where my
I'll
brain
take the
was.
punishment. I fucking love word association so much.
I'm on Google and I still feel like I've learned nothing. So that's it. I think I'm dumber after that one. Which is not hard. Okay.
This is,
All right,
you
what do
just
we got?
said the thing that I feel after every one of these.
Like
All right.
surprised at how stupid your co-hosts are, like shocked at how uncultured
No,
we are, because that's
me, because I struggle so hard trying to find ways to get you there.
Oh
because
yeah,
we're
well
dumb.
you can garganackle these nuts.
Are you guys ready for? Oh my God, we're only on 3. Are you guys ready for number 3?
yeah.
I thought there were only 3.
No, there's
Are there
5
more?
when we have a guest.
Oh, I thought that was just for movies. Okay, cool. Or vampires. I don't know.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. Tim's got 2 points?
Yeah. Yes. I'm ready. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. No. Totally easy. Got it. The year was 2018, and the scene was the Hambletonian, one of harness racing's biggest events. That's your first clue.
Mount
Hambletonian?
Alexander Hamiltonian.
Fibonacci.
No.
Just gonna start there. Okay, let's get another clue because
Houghton Trotters Trotty McTrotterson.
I hope they play Hot to Go.
Hot trot to go.
Tim, this is Horse Girl.
Thank you.
So good.
Ready for another clue?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a race for 3-year-old trotters, standard bred mare, this standard bred mare became the first filly in 22 years and only the 14th in history to win and clinch the $1 million purse.
No, I don't have a clue in the world.
I've known nothing my whole life, and I know less now than I knew then.
Do you have another clue?
I do. But I don't know if you're gonna get it.
No,
I'm not.
No,
I just
no.
want to put out one more fact before I make you do word association again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Owned by Michelle and Albert Crawford of Crawford Farms LLC, this horse was originally trained by Rick Zeron and driven by Scott Zeron, with Ron Burke training her from age 4 on.
Mm-mm.
So this was like a real nepotism sort of situation.
Little nepotiz.
Yo,
his
yo,
name
my
is-
cousin.
What if the horse's name is Nepo Baby and Alex or Jenna's just trying to get us there?
That would be so good.
Napoleon.
Would be great.
Napoleon is such a good horse name.
Oh my god.
All right, what do you got? What's the word association here, Jenna?
All right. This is the capital of a state.
Which state?
Omaha. I don't even know if that's a capital.
Providence.
Springfield.
Albany.
Atlanta?
Hey, Tim. Oh man, I didn't think it was going to happen that fast. Oh man, nobody's getting this one.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting this one.
I mean, we're playing for runner-up points now.
Playing for salt here.
Just put us out to pasture with our own salt lick.
All right, here we go. That voice crack was not nervousness. It was not frustration
Desperation.
either. It was because I desperately need to drink water. Sure. This horse, owned by Jim Elliott, is a member of the Kentucky Horse Park's mounted police team and does everything from security checks and greeting the public to writing citations. I shit you not, that's what they put. And directing traffic. But I'm pretty sure that it's Jim that does the writing.
Nope. It's the horse.
Is it citation?
No, it's
Yellowstone.
not citation.
Citation needed.
No.
Yellowstone's a good one, Em.
Rushmore?
Jimothy.
I thought you were onto something for a second there, Alex.
Commander Hooves.
That is 100% a horse toy that a Disney character plays with while growing up.
It's probably like Sergeant.
Sergeant is good. Sergeant is good.
We have to go save the world, Commander Hooves.
Sergeant Saltlick. This is a whole team.
Sergeant Salt.
Sergeant Saltlick is such a badass name for a horse.
Hey, new metal horses in the barn. I give you that one for free if y'all want that one.
Oh my god, I need like a whole like
We could just get a little Sergeant Slaughter action figure with the little hat and take the hat off and put it on the horse.
yeah. I need like a whole battalion of horses. It's like Sergeant Saltlick, Captain Cookies.
Commander Hooves.
Commander Hooves.
Commander Hooves. We need a detective in there. Detective. Something.
Detective Horseshoe.
Cause it's like gumshoe. Love it.
Horse SVU.
Chunk chunk.
It's just a clop clop.
Yes. These are their horse stories. Oh.
It'd be like the horses are represented by two different styles, English and Western.
Oh my god.
Oh. Private Louisville. Louisville.
Lol.
Yeah, your mouth opened too much on that one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My northern snuck out.
That's what she said, Tim.
My god. Is that the new term for nip slip?
My northern snuck out.
My northern snuck out.
Well, bamboo
I
splinters
can
in my
see the
butthole.
areole borealis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, are we going to do word association on this one too?
Oh god. Yeah, we can try.
Okay.
I do want you guys to see a picture of this horse at some point because he's a mix of Clydesdale-Shire and Vanner, and he's just so pretty.
If he's at the Kentucky Horse Park, you said he was at Kentucky Horse Park, right?
Yeah.
There is a very good chance I've met this horse in person.
Ooh, maybe. Have you been there since 2021?
Yes, once or twice.
Because
Yeah.
that's when he joined.
The force.
Yeah,
Horse
literally.
force. The horse force.
The
The
horse
horse
force. All right. Sure.
Or more clues. I mean, it's up to you.
No, this is
We're
fine.
here for you.
He's got a two-name name. 2 words. One name, right? Two words.
Seen this video.
Hyphenate?
But the first word seems like it's 2 words.
Okay.
So it's like afternoon.
That was
Light.
much better than the first word that came to my mind, Tim, because I had a stupid fucking thing.
Was it another Pokemon?
No, it sure wasn't. It was real dumb, though.
What was it? I have to know.
I gotta know.
I know.
Like potato, which is just...
What?
She just said potato. It's because she has a bird named Tato.
The old ways are dead.
The old ways is dead, Alex.
Oh my god. Potato.
Yeah, see, it could be a 3-word phrase.
Oh
so
my
what I'm
God.
sensing is it's not potato.
No, but I'm pretty sure that like the way that Alex is answering these, it sounds like she would be familiar with this first word.
Awesome.
Okay.
Batshit.
Stopwatch.
Batshit stopwatch.
No. No.
That's my safe word.
Batshit stopwatch. Batshit stopwatch.
Oh my god.
It's good because it has stop right there in the... I need more help.
Okay. All right.
Potato salad.
Potato.
Potato. All right. So we're going to do word association for the first word,
Okay.
and then we'll get to the second word. Okay.
Okay.
But we're going to break the first word down into 2 parts.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The first part. When something is really tall.
Up. Well.
Swear to
Hi.
God, Alex. Thank you. Thank you, Swan.
What was it, Swan?
Hi.
Okay.
Feet from the ground. Nothing else.
Lander.
well.
Highlander.
What a watch tells you.
Time.
High
High
time.
time.
High time.
Okay. Perfect. You guys are
High
doing
time.
so good. I really, you want to keep going, Tim? You want to guess it?
High time delight.
High time nonsense.
High time nonsense is even better. High time potatoes.
No. All right. The second word. Are you ready? A story that is passed down that you can't verify.
Legend.
High time
Yeah.
lore. Oh,
High time
fine.
legend?
Yes, Swan.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I would
Yeah.
never have gotten that.
But it's spelled like Hytyme.
Lygynd.
Like one of the girls from the book, Everly.
Bologna.
Mouse.
All right. Are you guys ready for the fifth one?
Yeah.
Known as Big Red, this large, beautifully conformed chestnut ran in blue and white checkered colors of Meadow Stables.
Secretariat.
Yeah.
Clifford. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Secretariat.
Is it really
Jenna-
Secretariat?
I gave
Yeah.
you Secretariat. Now you can stop it.
I mean, we won't, but I appreciate it.
And Alex got it.
Yeah, I knew that one. That one I knew. Unlike High Time Legend.
Do you know
Who I
the
thought
through
was
line
potato.
of all of these?
Horses.
Well,
Brad
yeah,
Pitt.
they are. They are in fact horses. Brad Pitt is the. That's. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Hold on. Maybe it's still on the table. She hasn't
It's
said
still,
no yet.
she hasn't said no.
It's not Brad Pitt.
Maybe
It's
it's
not-
Angelina
Sorry,
Jolie,
guys.
and
I'm
we're just
sorry.
not there yet.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not Brad Pitt.
Shania Twain.
No.
Man.
Kentucky.
No.
Kentucky, except one's Canadian.
And one was from Atlanta. And one was Italian. They're all places.
They each have a Captain Planet ring on their hooves. That's what I'm getting.
That would be badass.
They all hold a horse place in our horse hearts.
True.
I think no is the answer that I actually want to give you. No, I don't know the through line.
Let's play word association for the through line.
Absolutely won't. I absolutely won't. No. They're all Breyer horses that you can purchase right now.
Aww.
That makes sense.
That's why Secretariat was on the list.
Yes.
That's a really nice thing that you did there. I want you to put that stinger like before so that the listeners get to hear that. Like, what a nice thing. Now look what these animals did. Look what you did. Just holding our nose to the quiz. Look what you did.
All over my quiz.
Jenna literally started this with she wanted the blue wild animals, and then we bring it, and Jenna's like, no, not like
I
that.
do not want the blue wild animals.
Not like that.
I want the wild animals, please.
The Upwell wild animals.
No, just the well.
Just
I think the Upwell was just because Tim was here. I don't think it would have occurred to me otherwise.
Funny. I did that the other day to Tim.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming, Swan. I forgot that you're not a regular on the show because you're on all the other stuff that
I
we
know.
do.
You can't get rid of me now. I'm everywhere. Thanks for having me. This was super fun. Jenna, I'm so sorry.
In case there are people who are not familiar with you that listen to this show, where can people find your awesome artwork and the Garganackle D's Nuts stickers that you're gonna make, I hope?
Are going to be coming soon. Well, this is for William Taylor specifically, because this is his first episode. So, William Taylor, if you would like to see more of my art, you can find me all over the internet at A Swan Named Emily. If you want to watch me make art with my friends, I run the Doodle Crew, and you can watch all those episodes over on my YouTube page. You can also watch me once a month on Art Corner over on CZ Drop. If you want to listen to me play TTRPGs, you can listen to the Late Starters Pokemon TTRPG podcast. I'm guesting on that currently. You can also go back and listen to the Hork-Bajir Chronicles with Dungeons and Dragons Beams. If you want to hear me experience Animorphs for the first time and reading them, I am currently on Animorphs Anonymous reading through the series for the first time. And if you want to hear me chat with my friends about all sorts of things, you can listen to that over on In Addition podcast with the Trash Pandas. That's me.
Sergeant Saltlick was an awesome metal horse name. What are some other awesome metal horse names, Alex?
Well, my top three are Moose Jaw McGraw, Big Thick Martingale, and Beta Ray Philly. And those are my top three because we named them, and I play favorites. But you know what? Coming in after the top three is Hot Lava SpaghettiOs from Nate, Iron Meriden from Philip D. Keating, who is also Stevie Lake's boyfriend, in case you didn't know. Day Old Donuts the Third. That's anonymous Steve source. I've never doxed him. Dime Bag from Matt Ellman, who I dox almost weekly, bi-weekly. Not the 2 times a week, the once every... Listen, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about Marital Combat from Metastrophe, who gets a metal name for having an awesome name like Metastrophe. Glue Factory from Bean. Happy birthday, Bean. Late birthday. This is super late, but it is close to your birthday when we're recording this. I feel good about that. Pony Hawk from Olivia, who it just gets a metal name for being a fucking badass because I've seen pictures of Olivia's horse and I'm delighted. The second L from Lost Amy. My mortal enemy. One day, I will defeat him. But until then, Ronnie from Scott. And this brings our podcast to an end, similarly to the way that, I don't know, let's see, Tim told me this book ended. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observations of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter and Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. If you want to buy some radical shirts and things, visit duckduckjenna.com, America's most beloved search engine, to search for one thing, and that is Horse Girls merch. Do you want to take our relationship to the next level? Of course you do. You can become part of our barn at horsegirls.club or patreon.com/horsegirl or singlethoughtconnection.com. THOT. You can find a veritable plethora of content there, or nope, things there. Things? Content is one of the things, but the other more different things are horses in the barn. If you want to find us on other podcasts, you can. We do them. If you like TTRPGs, check out Dungeons and Draken Beams, Late Starters, Dragon Knight Adventure Friends, Knight without a K, just with the N. You get it, like, you know, like the darkness, but not like the darkness. You get it. If you like Animorphs, check out Animorphs Anonymous. Surprise, we also do Surprise Deck Book Club. If you, like me, are betwitched by Jenna, check out Jenna's Twitch at twitch.tv/JennaChill with one singular L. And if we didn't make it clear at the top of the round what our intentions were, let me do that now. If you put the second L on Jenna Chill, I will find you on the back of a milk carton. First, I will find you at a different place. That's the second step in the plan. I did say it out of order, but you kind of get where I'm going with this. Don't fuck it up. Jenna Chill, one singular L. You can put the second L into Google and nowhere fucking else. Get it through your head. If you, like me, can't get enough of Tim's beautiful Appalachian voice, he's voice acted on such podcasts as The Way We Haunt Now. And if you think our episode art is hella cute, it is. It was created by KCD, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called B-Side You, which you can read for free at bsideyoucomic.com. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.
Wait, you haven't
Don't tell
seen?
me. Oh, you want to talk about Wait You Haven't Seen? Wait, you haven't seen the end of this outro because it's here now. Tim was on it, and Jenna's going to be on it, and I'm going to be on it with TV Stravis, and we're going to talk about movies we haven't seen. So I'm going to be on it for years. Suck it, nerds.
Garganacled these nuts.